Welcome back to the realest channel on YouTube. One of the biggest fights, if not the biggest fight that will happen in our lifetime between Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury is now done for the time being. Disappointing, we want to see it. There's all this speculation, there's all this talk, and the moment it gets to the point where we think it's happening, Wilder says nope, it's not happening. Smart move from Wilder's team and on Wilder's behalf, because he watched a lot of things go down. He watched a lot of money be discussed. He literally saw every move and they were making to successfully see this fight through. And he patiently waited, because I'm pretty sure he could have said this a lot sooner. But once he saw the event actually forming and almost complete, he says, no, you owe me another fight. You owe me a third fight. And I guess from Fury's team, they predicted maybe because of how Wilder lost the second fight, he might not want a third. But he had more than enough time to dust himself off, find a new trainer, find a new team, and enter the next stage of his career. And I respect it. I respect it. It was a smart business move. It's not to the liking of the public, because we just want to see one of the biggest scraps of all time. But it's not about us, it's about him. It's about his career and how he wants it to be. And I think it was a smart move. It's you pay me or you fight me. I want you guys to comment below what you would have chosen. Not from a fan's perspective of wanting to see AJ and Fury fight, but being in Deontay Wilder's position, would you have handled this situation any differently? Actually comment below, let me know, because I'm interested. I think I would have taken the step aside money and then guarantee myself a crack at the winner. The only problem there might be that if AJ wins, AJ and Wilder have no pre-agreement. They have no agreement that says that they have to fight each other. I think AJ would scrap Wilder anyway, just because he seems like he's just in that mood right now anyway, when he's on fighting anybody he wants to scrap. But that could be the only risk. AJ could say, well, I'm not fighting you, I tried to fight you time ago, you gassed about saying you wanted to fight me and you didn't, so safe. That could happen. But I don't know, my mind changes and sways. But either way, Wilder has chosen to take the third fight with Tyson Fury in July, July 24th, I believe. And he's gonna try and get his belt back. You cannot write Deontay Wilder off at any time. We understand he's been blessed with something that not many people have, and that is the ability to switch off his opponent with one punch if it lands correctly. He didn't do it the second time against Fury. The first time he detonated a couple times, Fury made it, but still proves that Wilder can knock people down and almost out with one punch, so it's hard to bet against him. With that being said, there's been a lot of new training footage on Deontay Wilder, and we're gonna react to some right now, because I actually am intrigued and I've always wanted him to be better than he was technically as a boxer, because I am a Deontay Wilder fan. I do like him. I think he's a genuine guy. And he did make a lot of excuses after his last defeat, but we live and we learn and we're human and we make mistakes. So without further ado, we're gonna get into the footage now of Deontay Wilder training. So he's here on the pads with Malik Scott, who was, did Deontay Wilder knock him out? I think Deontay Wilder knocked him out, if I remember correctly. I know he's been training with him for a while. I think he may have knocked Malik Scott out in his career. So here, let's go back. So we're 50 seconds in now. So he's holding himself, his hands a lot better. A little bit of head movement. Yeah, little head movement there, nothing too big. Nice little roll underneath the lead hand. Hand positioning's a lot better. Nice. So they're working here purely on head movement, which is good and key. He's already got power. Good. He's already got power. So we know. Nice. And he steps across. He's learning some dangerous stuff here. And with a man that can hit like he can hit, if he can even learn a little bit of this, it will be enough, because look how far he got with just the power. So with that being said, you know, forward here, nice straight right hand. He's always had that one, right hand roll underneath. Yeah. Yeah. So it's good. Right now we're seeing him land his shot and not stay on the line afterwards. He's actually coming off the line and he's looking more compact as well. He's not looking as open and as wide as he used to. This is getting into a new footage now, 2 minutes 45. Nice, good combination. 1, 2, poke, poke, 1, bam, bam. Nice, doubling up the punches as well is always good to see. And this is the thing, he has natural power, so it's already gonna be an issue because he's doing these things. He doesn't have to do them to perfection because of the power that he has. So we're seeing him here. Boom, 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 nice. He's setting up good shots. I think it's impressive. I think it's impressive. I do believe pads and a human and the adrenaline of being in a fight and being, you know, just having someone in front of you who's also trying to get off what they've been practicing changes things. But for how it's being delivered compared to what he's come from, he's onto something. And this man was heavyweight champion of the world for what, about 5 years? Knocked everyone out pretty much. And he wasn't executing any of these skill sets that he's displaying. He wasn't showing any of that in the ring, even if he did know it before. I believe he didn't. And I believe he literally just banked on his power. But with what we've seen here, if any of these are seen in the ring, people are going to be getting slept on. He's going to knock people out a lot easier than he ever did before, which is even more scary. But let's see, in July, we will see if he can ruin the AJ Fury dream fight and put himself in a position to fight AJ, which also is a very interesting fight and not a fight people should sleep on, because when a man's getting in there with power and he can detonate, anything can happen. Make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you head to your subscription feed. Make sure you head to myprotein.com. I don't know if you've ever checked out their Game and Drink Command, but the flavors is flavors. Can't lie, it's good flavors. Make sure you grab that as well. 37% off if you use Viddal on checkout. Yeah, I'm very interested to see this fight. Let's see how it goes, and I'm sure I'll make more content getting closer, and maybe I might even squeeze an interview. You know, I can get some names sometimes for some interviews, so if I can get either of them on, that would be amazing. And I know I've got a good team around me that can help get that together. But yeah, in the meantime, you know what I do at the end of videos, and if you don't know, it's that time